Across the vast expanse of the cosmos, amidst a sea of twinkling stars, there lived a woman named Aria Nova. Unlike most others, Aria yearned for the unknown. Her spirit craved adventure, pushing her to become the captain of a starship. Her name became synonymous with exploration. She charted new territories, she discovered hidden wonders, but her greatest challenge was yet to come. The Starlight Voyager was more than just a ship. It was a marvel of engineering, a testament to humanity's technological prowess. Its sleek silver hull seemed to shimmer as it sliced through the cosmos. Built with a unique alloy capable of withstanding the harshest conditions, the Voyager was designed to journey where no ship had gone before. Inside, the Voyager was a symphony of advanced technology and functional design. A holographic display flickered to life, showcasing a 3D map of the galaxy, with the celestial rift pulsating ominously at its center. Captain Nova gripped the control yoke, her eyes narrowed in concentration as she expertly navigated through a treacherous asteroid field. The heart of the Voyager was its engine room, a labyrinth of pulsating energy cores and humming machinery. Here, skilled engineers worked tirelessly, ensuring the smooth functioning of the ship's complex systems. The air crackled with energy as they monitored the flow of antimatter through the warp drive, the key to the Voyager's incredible speed. But the true strength of the Starlight Voyager lay not just in its technology, but in its crew. A diverse group of individuals, each a master in their field, they were united by their thirst for knowledge and their loyalty to Captain Nova. In the ship's mess hall, laughter and lively conversation filled the air as they shared stories and bonded over meals, their camaraderie a beacon of warmth in the cold vastness of space. The celestial rift, a swirling vortex of iridescent energy, dominated the galaxy's heart. It defied explanation. Its beauty was alluring but terrifying. Like a wound in the fabric of reality, it pulsed with unknown power, beckoning the Voyager closer. From a distance, the rift appeared chaotic, a maelstrom of energy, but closer inspection revealed intricate patterns. Strange symbols like an alien language danced within the swirling vortex. Scientists aboard the Voyager theorized these symbols held the key to understanding the rift's origins and purpose. Data streamed from the Voyager's sensors, painting a complex picture of the rift's energy signature. It fluctuated, pulsed, and seemed to whisper. Theories abounded about its nature. Was it a portal to another dimension? A cosmic scar from a long-forgotten battle? Or something else entirely, something beyond human comprehension? As the Starlight Voyager drew closer to the celestial rift, the ship hummed with anticipation and a touch of trepidation. One thing was certain: the answers they sought, and the dangers they would face, lay at the heart of this cosmic enigma. The fate of the galaxy might very well depend on what they found within the celestial rift. The Starlight Voyager, guided by Captain Nova's steady hand, entered the labyrinthine network of star lanes that crisscrossed the galaxy. These ancient pathways, remnants of a forgotten civilization, promised faster-than-light travel. They were like rivers of light flowing through the cosmos. The ship, caught in their current, surged forward, hurtling towards the celestial rift. Days turned into weeks as the Voyager traversed the star lanes. The hum of the warp drive became a constant companion, a lullaby to the crew's dreams of discovery. Despite the monotony, life aboard the ship thrived. Scientists meticulously analyzed data from the rift, their faces illuminated by the glow of holographic projections. Engineers, ever vigilant, ensured the ship's systems functioned flawlessly, their tools singing a symphony of metallic clinks and whirs. Captain Nova, a stickler for routine, maintained a rigorous schedule. Her days were filled with strategizing, studying reports, and overseeing the crew's well-being. She found solace in the ship's gymnasium, sparring with her first officer, their movements a synchronized dance of strength and agility. The ring of their practice blades was a reminder that even amidst the vastness of space, discipline was paramount. Evenings aboard the Voyager were a time for camaraderie. The crew gathered in the mess hall, sharing stories, playing games, and finding moments of laughter amidst the constant tension of their mission. Movie nights became a tradition, the flickering light of the projector casting dancing shadows on their faces as they escaped into fictional worlds, their laughter echoing through the ship. a testament to their shared humanity in the face of the unknown. Emerging from the ethereal glow of a star lane, the Starlight Voyager found itself orbiting a planet of captivating beauty and stark desolation. Its surface, a canvas of shimmering white and pale blue, was entirely encased in ice, reflecting the distant sun's light with an almost ethereal brilliance. This was Cygnus 7, known to galactic charts as the Ice Planet, a world of frozen oceans and silent storms. Captain Nova, intrigued by the planet's unique environment, authorized a landing party. A team of scientists and explorers, clad in specialized environmental suits, descended to the surface, their boots crunching on the crystalline ground. The air was bitterly cold, but the silence was absolute, broken only by the hiss of their respirators. They were explorers in a frozen world, their every step a venture into the unknown. As they ventured further into the icy plains, they stumbled upon a sight that sent shivers down their spines, a testament to the universe's capacity for wonder. Encased in the ice like a prehistoric insect trapped in amber, lay a colossal structure. Its smooth obsidian surface was etched with the same symbols they'd observed in the celestial rift, glowing faintly through the ice. The discovery sent a surge of excitement through the Voyager. Could this frozen world hold the key to understanding the rift? Were they walking in the footsteps of an ancient civilization that had mastered the secrets of the cosmos? The ice planet, once a detour, now seemed intrinsically linked to their mission. As the data streamed in, the crew huddled around monitors, their faces illuminated by the glow, a mixture of anticipation and apprehension in their eyes. The universe was beginning to unveil its secrets, and they were determined to decipher them. The closer they got to the celestial rift, the stranger things became aboard the Starlight Voyager. The ship's sensors, normally reliable, began to malfunction, displaying erratic readings and phantom energy signatures. The crew, initially dismissive, grew increasingly concerned as the anomalies intensified. Whispers of unease began to circulate through the ship's corridors. Even the most seasoned explorers couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched, their every move scrutinized by unseen eyes. Captain Nova, ever the pragmatist, ordered a complete diagnostic of the ship's systems. The engineers, working around the clock, could find no logical explanation for the malfunctions. The anomalies seemed to defy the laws of physics, as if the ship itself were being influenced by an external force, something insidious lurking beyond their perception. The ship's log filled with reports of strange occurrences, flickering lights, disembodied voices, and fleeting glimpses of shadowy figures at the edge of vision. Then came the nightmares. Crew members awoke in cold sweats, their minds haunted by visions of a swirling abyss, filled with whispers of madness and despair. The ship's communication system, once a lifeline to the outside world, became a conduit for chilling messages. Garbled transmissions, filled with static and whispers, spoke of an ancient evil, the Void Lords, beings of pure darkness who resided within the celestial rift. Fear, like a virus, began to spread through the ranks of the Starlight Voyager. Even the most stalwart hearts were shaken. Captain Nova, her own resolve tested, knew she had to act quickly. She addressed her crew, her voice firm, despite the tremor in her heart. "We are explorers," she declared, her eyes blazing with determination. "Fear is a natural response to the unknown, but it will not cripple us. We will face this challenge head-on together." Her words, a beacon of hope in the gathering darkness, steeled the crew's resolve. They would not be deterred. They would face the void and whatever secrets it held. Navigating through a turbulent region of space, the Starlight Voyager picked up a faint signal, a whisper of energy amidst the cosmic cacophony. The signal led them to a hidden oasis, a verdant planet named Eon, untouched by the encroaching darkness that seemed to plague the rest of the galaxy. As the ship pierced through the planet's atmosphere, a breathtaking vista unfolded before them. Lush forests, teeming with life, stretched toward towering mountains that kissed the heavens. Scattered amongst the foliage were the ruins of ancient cities, hinting at a civilization long gone but not forgotten. Following the signal, Captain Nova led an away team to the planet's surface. As they ventured deeper into the heart of Eon, they encountered strange and wondrous creatures, unlike anything they had ever seen. The air hummed with an unseen energy, a life force that seemed to permeate every living thing. The signal led them to a towering tree, its branches reaching towards the sky like grasping arms. At the base of the tree, nestled amongst its roots, was a cave, its entrance hidden by a curtain of cascading vines. Inside the cave, bathed in an ethereal light, sat a being of pure energy. Its form shifted and swirled, resembling a miniature galaxy, stars being born and dying within its core. This was the Oracle of Eon, a being of immense knowledge and wisdom, existing outside the flow of time. The Oracle spoke, its voice a chorus of whispers echoing through their minds. It told them of the Void Lords, ancient beings of unimaginable power who sought to consume all of creation. The celestial rift was their doing, a tear in the fabric of reality, through which they planned to unleash their darkness upon the universe. The Oracle warned that the Void Lords could not be defeated by brute force alone. They had to be outwitted, their plans thwarted at their source. It bestowed upon Captain Nova a gift, a small crystalline pyramid that pulsed with a faint light. This artifact, the Oracle explained, held the key to understanding the rift and the power to potentially seal it. Armed with this newfound knowledge and a glimmer of hope, Captain Nova and her crew prepared to face their destiny. The fate of the universe rested on their shoulders. The Starlight Voyager, now closer than ever to the celestial rift, felt its pull, an irresistible force dragging them towards the swirling abyss. The ship shuddered violently, its hull groaning under the immense gravitational strain. Alarms blared, painting the corridors red as the crew fought to maintain control. The energy readings from the rift were off the charts, spiraling into unknown territories. The ship's navigator, a wizened old man named Silas, worked feverishly at his console, his brow creased in concentration. Silas, with his encyclopedic knowledge of astrogation and his uncanny intuition for navigating the treacherous currents of space, was their only hope. He had discovered a faint echo within the rift's energy signature, a hidden pathway that could potentially lead them to its core. But the calculations were complex, the margin for error razor thin. Suddenly, a surge of energy ripped through the ship, throwing Captain Nova off her feet. She scrambled to her feet, rushing towards the navigation deck, her heart pounding in her chest. When she arrived, she found Silas slumped over his console, his face pale, a trickle of blood staining his chin. He had overexerted himself, pushing his mind and body beyond their limits. But on his face, there was a faint smile. He had done it. With his dying breath, Silas whispered the coordinates, a string of numbers that seemed to hang in the air, imbued with his final act of courage and sacrifice. Captain Nova, her eyes filled with tears, entered the coordinates into the navigation system. The ship lurched violently, as if caught in a riptide, before surging forward, following the path Silas had charted. They were heading towards the heart of the rift, towards their destiny. Silas, the quiet navigator, had given them their only chance. He had given them their only hope. The Starlight Voyager, buffeted by waves of raw energy, plunged headlong into the heart of the celestial rift. The ship was surrounded by a blinding kaleidoscope of colors, a symphony of light and sound that defied human comprehension. Reality itself seemed to warp and twist, as if the very laws of nature were unraveling. The crew, strapped into their stations, could only hold on, their knuckles white as they braced themselves against the unknown. Time lost all meaning as the Voyager hurtled through the rift's chaotic energy fields. Hallucinations danced before their eyes, visions of past lives, forgotten dreams, and fleeting glimpses of alternate realities. The ship groaned and creaked, threatening to buckle under the immense pressure. Sparks showered from consoles as systems overloaded, pushing the engineers to their limits as they fought to keep the Voyager from being torn apart. Through the swirling chaos, Captain Nova, her hand steady on the helm, saw it, a swirling vortex of pure darkness, ringed by lightning and fire, the source of the Void Lord's power, the heart of the rift. The air crackled with malevolent energy, whispering promises of oblivion and despair. Fear threatened to consume her, but she clung to the memory of Silas, his sacrifice, and the hope that the Oracle's gift represented. This was it, the moment of truth. Gripping the crystalline pyramid in her hand, Captain Nova felt its warmth, a faint beacon of hope amidst the encroaching darkness. She knew the risks. She knew the odds. But she also knew that the fate of the universe rested on her shoulders. Taking a deep breath, she steeled her nerves and prepared to face the unknown. The Chronicles of the Celestial Rift were about to enter their most perilous chapter. The Starlight Voyager emerged from the maelstrom into an eerie calm, finding themselves in a vast spherical chamber. Strange symbols, reminiscent of those on the ice planet, were etched across the chamber's surface, pulsating with energy. A small team, led by Captain Nova, cautiously disembarked, their footsteps echoing in the silence. As Captain Nova approached the center, the crystalline pyramid in her hand began to glow brighter. Suddenly, the symbols flared to life, revealing images of a powerful, ancient civilization, their rise, mastery of the cosmos, and tragic downfall. The chamber was a repository of memories, a testament to the hubris of a civilization that had dared to touch the very fabric of reality. The holographic projections faded, and the chamber fell silent once more. At the heart of the chamber lay a swirling vortex of absolute darkness, crackling with energy. This was the source of the Void Lord's power, the nexus of their dark dominion. As Captain Nova and her team approached, shadowy figures emerged from the vortex, their eyes burning with cold fire. They were the Void Lords, extensions of their consciousness, radiating immense power. "You dare trespass upon our domain," hissed one of the Void Lords. Captain Nova, her hand tightening around the crystalline pyramid, stood her ground. "We are the guardians of this galaxy, and we will not allow you to unleash your chaos upon it," she retorted. The Void Lords, amused by her defiance, let out a chorus of chilling laughter. "Foolish mortals," boomed one of the figures, "your defiance is meaningless." The air crackled with energy as the Void Lords prepared to unleash their wrath. The fate of the galaxy hung in the balance. The Void Lords surged forward, their shadowy forms reaching for Captain Nova and her team. With a swift movement, she raised the crystalline pyramid, its light intensifying, and touched it to a specific symbol on the chamber floor. The chamber shuddered, the symbols on the walls flaring with light. A massive crystalline sphere descended from the ceiling, coming to rest at the chamber's heart. As Captain Nova approached the sphere, images revealed the truth behind the celestial rift. The rift was a source of immense power created by the ancient civilization. The Void Lords sought to control it, to twist its energy for their own dark purposes. Captain Nova now understood the weight of her responsibility. As Captain Nova hesitated, the Void Lords recovered their strength. "You cannot comprehend the power you wield, little one," hissed one of the figures. Captain Nova felt the pull of the sphere, its immense power tempting her. She realized that some powers are too dangerous to control, even for good. With a heavy heart, Captain Nova made her choice to seal the rift, even if it meant sacrificing a potential future for the galaxy. The chamber pulsed with energy as Captain Nova raised the crystalline pyramid towards the heart of the celestial rift. The Void Lords unleashed a torrent of dark energy, attempting to wrest the pyramid from her grasp. But Captain Nova stood firm, her resolve strengthened by the knowledge that the fate of the galaxy rested on her actions. The pyramid pulsed with a blinding light, the symbols on the walls flaring to life. With a final surge of effort, she slammed the pyramid against the crystalline sphere. A wave of pure energy erupted outwards, throwing everyone to the ground as the chamber began to collapse. As the energy from the merging artifacts washed over them, the celestial rift began to shrink and contract. The Starlight Voyager, battered but not broken, emerged from the collapsing rift into the familiar darkness of space. The crew, shaken but alive, gathered on the observation deck, their faces reflecting awe and relief. Captain Nova, her uniform torn, addressed her exhausted crew. "We did it," she whispered, her voice amplified across the deck. A cheer, weary but heartfelt, rose from the crew. The The Starlight Voyager turned away from the remnants of the celestial rift, charting a course back to familiar territory. The galaxy was safe for now. The journey back to Earth was long, a slow and deliberate trek across the vast expanse of the cosmos. The crew of the Starlight Voyager, once eager explorers, now carried a heavy weight on their shoulders. Life aboard the ship settled into a new rhythm, the corridors echoing with shared stories and laughter. Captain Nova, often found alone on the observation deck, found solace in the vast emptiness of space. She mourned the loss of Silas, the navigator whose sacrifice had made their victory possible. As the Starlight Voyager approached Earth, a message was relayed across the vast distances of space. The message told of their encounter with the celestial rift, of the threat of the Void Lords and of their ultimate victory, but it also spoke of sacrifice, courage, and the enduring spirit of exploration. The return of the Starlight Voyager to Earth was met with a hero's welcome. The crew, once anonymous explorers, became symbols of humanity's resilience. The data retrieved from the celestial rift sparked a renaissance in scientific understanding. New technologies emerged, inspired by the remnants of a civilization far more advanced than their own. The celestial rift, once a source of fear, became a catalyst for progress, but perhaps the most profound legacy was the sense of hope it ignited in the hearts of people across the globe. The story of Captain Nova and her crew became a beacon in the darkness. The universe, with all its wonders and terrors, awaits a new generation of explorers inspired by the legacy of the celestial rift.